Hi, I'm Michelle Muxworthy. I'm the compliance leader at the Port of Tyne.
James Metcalfe. I'm the Health, Safety, Environmental Compliance Advisor for the Port of Tyne. I think the timeline part of iCOR is very helpful in terms of maintaining audit trails. That's proved very helpful with our most recent external auditor to come in. That was also their favourite part of iCOR.
It helps you to understand the operational environment that you're working in and how that legislation applies to you. So it works by drilling down questions to say, do you do this? And if you do this, do you do that? The other piece I really like about iCOR is the compliance statement. So it'll give a piece of legislation and it'll say, we comply with this legislation because we have A, B, C, D and E. And that's really helpful from an auditor point of view. So it helps in your everyday life when you've got an auditor coming in saying, show me. You can then show them on iCOR quite easily. Here's the legislation, here's how I comply. And by the way, we did it with this timeline.
Most recently, we carried out both the health and safety environment audit. We use that basically to kind of further our understanding as a business to see that what we are compliant with, and it really has gauged our further understanding as a team. I sat in the environmental audit. It was supposed to be a couple of hours. It was shortened down to an hour, and he was very happy with what he'd seen. So the tools that we use in our job, for someone to recommend iCOR so highly, makes us think that, you know, we're working with such a great company who really help us out a lot.
The auditor liked the audit timeline and the ability to see when we'd done the audit, what evidence had been uploaded, where there were any actions and when those actions had been closed out. So it's really easy to show that, certainly for a certification audit, where you've got an action and a non-conformity, that you've closed it out in a timely manner.
Would you recommend iCOR to other businesses?
I already have done.
Yes, absolutely. Not just for the added benefits and the help that we get from the company in terms of making our business safer, but for the great team that comes with it.